Hello and welcome back to final round coverage of the Santa Cruz Masters Cup. From here in Surf City, USA, it's JomezPro bringing you the PDGA National Tour. We've got just 12 holes left. BigSexyBarri commentary, Nate Sexton, Jeremy Koling, and Paul Ulibarri.
And we got that two-horse race at the top with Adam Hammes and Kevin Jones staying bogey-free, making some great putts, throwing some good shots, creating some separation on that lead card. But don't look now. James Proctor and Paul Macbeth are right there nipping at the heels of Kevin Jones. 4 back of them. Drew Gibson he's 8 back with 12. It's looking unlikely.
Starting off here on 13, par 3, 347 feet with a bunch of different options. You can take a turnover backhand through the left side gaps. You can take a forehand through the farthest left gap and try to go all the way around. You can go forehand up the middle with a bit of a flex. Keeping in mind you have the out of bounds road on the right side.
There's so many things on that right side that can keep you in bounds if you end up throwing that forehand that's skipping towards the road. James not concerned about the forehand skip. He is concerned about that kick though. That could be an unavoidable bogey.
That looked like it went all the way across into the rough.
Yeah.
And here's the option I didn't mention. I got him out as quick as I could as the drone was flying, but he goes backhand up the middle.
Correct.
Ooh, maybe he catches a foot.
That's super wide and drops down. Adam is going to be in trouble on this hole once again.
Opportunity.
Yeah, and nice
sit.
Low shot.
Whoa.
Screaming over the road. Just as I say that, Kevin misses all of his obstacles by the green into the street.
Yeah, it just looked like it had that little skippity-doo angle.
Yeah, a little bit too much speed. And once again, Adam with a good shot there.
Yeah, displaying very nice touch with that zone.
Santa Cruz literally translates to holy cross, and holy moly did he cross fairways here. He's over there back on 12. What? Yeah, not good. Looked okay until they zoomed out, and then it's 45, 50. And maybe just inside that.
Oh, no.
I think it did sit at least a little bit. I think it hit a tree.
James, get it down.
Drew for the comeback birdie, and that is in. Beautiful.
6 shot. Backhand up the middle, late flip, then kind of drifts straight. Just knowing he's going to have a putt and make it. He's never going to park it, really. I mean, you slip up from Adam.
So, Kevin, that putt for par will be to actually gain a shot.
Thanks.
Drew does work with that buzz. He is.
Yeah, but to play it to 30 feet to where he knows he has, he's going to make that putt. That shows a lot of how confident he is with that putt and how confident he is throwing that really tough in and out, flip up shot. Good putt there from Kevin, like you said, gaining a shot on the leader with a par. He could have very easily hit something and stayed right there for the birdie.
That'll be the first bogey that Adam's taken this round, only the second bogey of the tournament.
Hole 14, our first par 4, 411 feet. You're going to want to throw a forced over forehand as a right-handed player, ideally, to get in through this gap and then slightly flex back to the right. The basket just coming into view now is way up on that ridge. The tricky part, if you come up short, is that you have a low ceiling and there's really not an easy way to get all the way up to the top.
And that was Adam's first missed putt in the circle, I believe, of the whole tournament.
Oh, wow.
And that's not something you want to lose with this many holes left.
Correct.
I believe this is the exact hole that Kevin got a shot on him the day before and then went on that nice run. So
And Kevin off to a nice start here with a good turnover forehand. It's Kevin's D3. Drew going with the Tour Series Garrett Girthy Halo Star Wraith.
Just get lucky.
James going with the Cosmic Neutron Relay.
Did Elon Musk design that?
Yes, he did, actually, as a matter of fact. He used force, just like Adam Hammes. That's a great result.
It's a putt. Does he run that, or does he just kind of lay that up for an easy birdie?
Of course he does. I think Adam Hammes' strength is the pedal to the metal. I think that's what got him here. I think that his putting, obviously being one of his biggest strengths, I think that he's not quite home free, so I don't think he can start playing things. I don't know. Now I think about it, you're right. Maybe it is just laying it up and taking the birdie is good.
Here comes a James Conrad forehand up high, and I really like it.
Go in.
Oh, what a shot, James.
That's it. Okay, beautiful.
All I have to say about that is throw that forehand off the tee. That was great.
You're talking to a man who's one time went 2 consecutive seasons without a single forehand tee shot.
Some streaks don't need to continue.
I agree.
That was a beautiful shot.
He's going for it. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll say he went for it.
He
did.
Yeah.
But it was like his body and his mind was like, no.
That's one of those. There's 11 holes left. I've got the lead at a national tour. The basket's starting to get a little smaller.
Yeah, you just missed that putt on the last hole. You just need to. You hit that, you roll to 30.
Yep.
You miss that one, Kevin gets another one, and it's like,
Still a birdie, though.
oh boy. But now, yeah.
It's just the fear of that rollback is too incredible, with that basket being just maybe 2 feet from the slope. A lot of times, if you hit metal, you're good. This is not one of the situations. The air ball is just fine right there.
Yeah, believe me, this is a 3-round tournament. I've putted up that hill 4 times, and I didn't putt up that hill today. So if that tells you anything, I've seen how that hill works. It's sinister. Hole 15, par 3, 333 feet. This one is so difficult. You need to go over all of the trees that are the top of that huge ravine that you can't see, and then you need the disc to just instantly drop down to get a close look for the birdie. This looks a bit low.
Those coastal pine oaks are so grabby, and they have grabbed once again. I'm sorry, pine oaks. That doesn't even make sense. They're live oaks. Jeez.
Was Adam just fist pumping that he got stuck in the tree? What was that?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he was
Controversy.
giving it this remember yesterday when he was
Oh, that's it. That's the
shoulder
one.
bumping Kyle Klein?
Just total hatred between the two of them.
It is.
Ugh.
There it
What a
is.
shot.
Great shot from James.
Big shot here.
Yeah, this is the one where it's like the design doesn't allow you to do anything besides just hope.
Yeah, but get lucky. Am I lucky today?
This looks like it could be pretty safe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that was great.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, that saves you probably 30 or 40 feet.
Oh, at least. And that's putting for sure. The better you throw this one, I feel like, the more likely to.
Oh, no.
That is the one tree that if you hit, you're done. So
In line with that skinny little tree, right?
I'm only laughing because I'm looking at this list that Drew sent me of disc selection, and on hole 15, he just said, worst shot ever. He didn't tell me what disc he threw. But I'm pretty sure that was his buzz.
well, at least he found a buddy on his second shot.
And this is Kevin for 3 after the penalty.
Yeah, dang it.
How long would this go?
Long? I guess. Oh!
What a run!
I mean, even that,
I mean,
though,
he makes that though, and
Yes.
that's 2 right
Oh, yeah.
now. That just That's nice.
Yeah.
And
Good up and
Kevin
down.
makes that, though. That's a nice putt. Save the, only lose one.
Maybe you.
3 shots isn't anything out here. It really isn't. That's
Well,
2 holes
but he's-
easily.
Oh yeah, you will only have 3. Yeah. You've played quite a bit with Adam. Is he a guy that's checking scores throughout the round?
Yeah, off and on. I believe he checks in.
I'm curious.
But I feel like in this situation he's not going to be. He's going to be too focused. He has
Yeah, Drew.
his caddy and tour manager right there, and
Thank you.
Corns, Jeff Corns, and I'm sure he's just so focused right now. I mean, it's not often you get in this position. Even when we're in this position, you know where you're at. You're leading. You
Right.
don't need to check.
Sure. I mean, you're 6 down through 15. That's a pretty decent score. There's a lot of birdieable holes coming up. You know that it's going to be a lot of hard work from somebody in the chase card to catch you unless you're really screwing up. So I'm sure he knows that he's good because he's got the card covered.
Hole 16, par 4, 615 feet. This one known as I-5. You'd like to get the drive low, long, and left, taking that multiple skip in there left under all of these trees to set up some kind of workable ceiling to this new basket location. It's extremely well guarded. See if any of these guys can get that running shot to get way in there.
Talk about a running shot.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Stable.
James
on.
turning
Come on.
over his entropy. Oh, wait, that's not his entropy. That's his plasma motion.
And now that he, doesn't possess that sidearm that we were talking about, really, that's going to be next to impossible from where he is. Low ceiling, long ways to get to the basket. For birdie, that is. I mean, par is definitely going to be manageable. Come down.
It
No
does
way.
not. And just so many times you see so many shots hit that entryway at that height. Most of them come down. Unfortunately for Adam, that one does not. And even with 2 tries, I still got James's disc wrong. It was actually a panic. And with it turning over and going straight, that's exactly what he's doing right now because you do not want to be in those live oaks.
This is going to be ripped.
That's Drew's Alabama Crimson Tide Destroyer, and
Oh.
that is blistered.
Wow.
Big skip.
Actually has some sort of a route to the basket here.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, there's not going to be anything
Say
from there.
something. Huh?
No.
No, there's nothing from there. Sorry, James.
But an easy par.
Maybe, unless he tries to run it.
Yeah, good point. Adam needing to get up and down here for the par. Getting a glancing straight kick with that zone and
Good toss.
working its way to the back edge of the circle. That's going to be a very well-guarded putt for the par.
Tricky trickster. They tricked us.
Those hobbits is.
Yeah.
Did that come down? Okay, Kevin's. That's come down.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a scary.
look at this. Just a little dinky upshot. What an advantage.
Got to putt through that low ceiling. Get it to sit down.
no.
That's a long range to keep the... Looked like that was a buzz jump putt. Or a falling putt, I guess you could call it.
Sit.
Okay.
To save par.
I wonder if he's going to go left at this or if it's just optical illusion. Yeah, I couldn't even get it up.
Drew.
That would be just a tough one to let get away from you with a drive like that. Great putt. He's been liking those straddles.
He's been liking the putting green, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kev.
I always thought of Drew as being one of I always thought he was a great putter. I don't think that he believed he was a great putter in the past. And now I think that he believes he's a good putter once again. And you're seeing that confidence really shine through. He's, like you said earlier, in the front 12, so many good performances this year, consistently a top 10 performer, and so much of that comes down to putting.
Yeah, a matter of time before he himself is sitting up top one of these leaderboards going deep.
Hole 17, par 4, 436 feet of just so many different things you have to battle. Low ceiling off the tee, or you could potentially go for the high spike hyzer. We've seen some flick rollers as well. Probably going to see that again from Adam Hammes with his Avenger SS. But you really just want to make sure that if you miss anywhere, you miss left. Have to get at least 250 feet off the tee to get away from that early stuff that is really hazardous to the left, which is filled with a lot of poison oak.
This is so. Oh, he skipped.
That was an incredibly fortunate skip.
Can I get any buy-in from you guys on the nickname Hell's Orchard here?
I'm down. I mean, there's so many.
Stay up.
There you go.
Boy, there are so many classic nicknames. Top of the World, I-5, Gravity, Anaconda, Hell's Orchard. Let's do it.
You know James is in now.
Heads
But
up.
is Yuli in?
Hell's Orchard.
It's a great name. Kevin Jones kicks off to the right side, and that's going to be really trouble.
That got
Oh,
caught up.
And now it's rolling. No, that's fine though. There's actually a wide open kind of gap, little sidearm turnover right into the green.
I got caught with the low-hanging grapevines of hellfire.
Yeah, you don't want to take the low hanging fruit. That's a cop out.
That was pretty tough.
Damn you, Eve. I mean, EV7. No, that doesn't make sense. That's okay.
Makes about as much sense as growing grapes in an orchard.
Apples and orchards. Got it. I'm back. I'm here. Oh,
Kevin, pretty
wow.
decent recovery.
That would have been an
We're gonna have a putt off for our team.
yeah.
Yes.
I like that a lot. Oh,
Oh, the one tree to miss there.
After the good break off the tee, unable to secure a good approach.
for such a short little par 4, this thing can really bug you.
I thought this was going to be, well, I guess it is showing as it is one of the easiest holes, but we have seen some trouble. This hole gave Adam Hammes his first bogey of the tournament in round 2.
And it's going to be hard pressed to find a birdie on this card.
Yeah, 3.4 average, so it's 0.6 below par. That's it's usually quite easy for the field.
Oh no, then that gets it catches a little lovely
That could have gone a lot farther. There's
a
a little bit of
lovely-
a slope back there.
little starter bush there. Kind of got him.
Oh.
Okay,
Well, we like to
He's
see,
closing this
Kevin.
down right now.
chipping away. Just hanging in there. And you would never think that in the last 7 holes, being even par out here, that you'd only be one back of the lead. But that is exactly the situation that Kevin is in right now.
Unfortunate 2-meter, but then Kevin got the 2-meter, so it's like evens out to me.
Yes.
Thanks.
You don't want to see a 2-meter decide the
No,
tournament. I'm
no,
just gonna
certainly
say it
not.
now. No.
Certainly not.
I mean, that's just one of the things that defines day law, though. So you know it's going to happen, and there's no difference in the importance of hole 2 versus the 73rd hole or whatever. Do we play 73 holes this weekend? 3 times 20? Or no?
Almost.
Almost.
Very nearly. If we go out and play one tonight, we'll be at 73.
If you birdie 5 in a row, then get 10 pars, and then 5 more birds, they're almost out of holes now. Finally, guys.
Yeah, we are kind of coming down to the wire. If Yuli's math is right, we're running out of holes. We've got the 18th right now. Another 2-meter prominent type hole because everyone is playing a crash shot.
Kevin going for the high flick,
Oh,
stall.
I love it.
It's looking great. Just missed that tree.
Nice.
And it does. It gets underneath.
Another little kind of
Jerm.
just outside the circle tester. This one's gonna, he's gonna have to go full force on that because it's a low ceiling.
I played with Drew yesterday, and he nearly aced this hole with this shot. Can he get through again? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, gosh. That was a painfully long delay. Wow. James going high with that glow reactor. And yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
gets to the ground, and that's not even really that low ceiling right there.
That's nice. This is one that Adam can just.
So much power with
I
that
like
forehand.
this a lot.
Is
This will dig.
Not sawed off a little.
It's okay on that right side there. I mean, he's made that putt yesterday.
Yeah, it's makeable. It's probably 40, 42.
But he's gotten a little cold on his putting in the last couple of holes.
Almost to be expected. I don't remember the last time I saw a high intense battle like this, and the leader wasn't just kind of leaking 42 footers. You know, it's very rare that you see that only from veterans like Ricky
yes.
Wysocki, Paul
Stick
Macbeth,
in it.
that sort of thing. And there's a good putt right there.
He keeps making putts like that down the
Great putt.
stretch with the lead. He'll be considered a veteran real soon. But you're right. This is a player who's right now trying to win his first ever tour event.
Right.
And he's won so many A tiers.
That
Midwest king in many ways. But
Yeah,
he's-
that really awesome battle with Calvin at the National Tour, the Hall of Fame Classic,
Yep.
where he again showed those skills with the putter stroke.
It's just an insane amount of work, and that's what's so cool about and unique about being in disc golf media is I can't think of any other sport where the people are that appreciative of the people that film their favorite sport and their favorite players. Like, they really do appreciate that what we do, and we work as hard as we do to provide this content for free to them on YouTube. It's just so unique because we get people all the time coming up to us and telling us how much they appreciate it, and I know how unique of a position that is, and I do not take that for granted.
Tough putt for Kevin. That's a big situation, and that's a unfortunate miss there, and that is going to be a painful shot to lose the Adam right there.
Hole 19, par 3, 435 feet. Extremely well guarded. Slope kind of behind the basket. Wide open drive, but can you find the right alley and can you find the right stability to stay close to this basket?
Talk about advantage Adam. We've seen him with this sidearm as we watch this big turnover from
Pan.
James. Just not have enough height, but
Ugh.
Adam has this
Too much.
powerful sidearm. He's just been peppering this basket. Unfortunate roll yesterday.
But man, what an advantage to be able to just go hyzer on a little stall step and just powering up. What a
Whoa,
weapon!
lift. Great shot.
What a weapon!
And I know we haven't seen Kevin do that shot, but don't you think he could?
Yeah, I think I don't know if he has this much hyzer. Kevin has that much on the flip up. Like, he's got a great controlled
Whoa,
turnover
lift.
distance forehand.
That is
Great
crushed.
shot.
Not many people have that kind of distance all air hyzer.
And he just has a little bit of that tournament juice right now, too. That extra power that you get. Huge shot from Kevin.
Kevin likes going turnover back end.
This is going to leave him
Get over the
long
log.
putt. Long putt.
Yeah, and once again,
That's not
advantage
even
Adam.
a putt, yeah.
Yeah, we are running out of holes right now. Kevin needs to put himself near the circle to give Adam anything to sweat about.
Flip.
We should probably wait on that.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Just a Beautifully thrown buzz. Just that last pine tree.
We've seen people make putts from there, though. I mean, that's kind of like almost a landing zone in a way. Kind of forces you, if you don't throw a perfect shot, to have this 45.
Oh, sit down. Okay.
He's worried. Can't tell if it rolled, but it did not. Wow, not really even able to get to it. Maybe just a layup.
Yeah, I think so. You know, because Adam does have a little tester, 25-footer, 30-footer. And you get a little squirrely with this one. That basket looks even big to me.
Yeah,
Adam.
that man is not missing that putt right now. There's something about when the sun just hits it like that and illuminates the chains. It just seems even bigger. Especially when you have the confidence that Adam has on
It's
the
a
putting green.
total bonus hole.
Yeah, it really is.
And to just get it down the stretch after just making a sick 40-footer.
Headwind dropper.
I want to give a little shout out to a member of our commentary team. Nate Sexton, 3 for 3 on this hole.
Thanks, man.
That's sick. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Forehanding 435 feet over that log.
It was a highlight for me. This
That
hole.
is so cool.
Certainly a highlight for me. Let's set this up. It's a 3-shot game. We've got 5 holes to play. How many does Kevin need to birdie to have a chance?
6 of them.
You think?
You said there's 5 left?
5 left. You don't think 5 for 5 gets it done? 3 shots back?
I just think this one doesn't. I don't think you're going to get one from Adam here.
You might not.
And those the last 2 holes are some of the easiest holes on the course.
I think it's 5. I think he needs all 5.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I think 5 for 5 is the only thing he can do. He has to birdie out.
There's something about gravity. This little tiny par 3 doesn't like to really give up birdies down the stretch. I've seen it before. Let's see what he can do here.
This is coming in
This
hot.
looks nice. Oh,
Sit. Sit.
It's doable.
Okay.
That's a putt. That's a putt. But he has to run it. He has to run it.
Yeah.
Which means if he doesn't make it, gravity.
If you hit the cage, you're going to have a longer putt on the next putt.
Yes.
Kevin, this is exactly how you draw it up. Soft. It's the correct side of the V tree. Perfectly thrown.
Some good camaraderie between him and Adam right there. Like to see that.
Check.
Drew. Going ruin.
And what's James going to do? Aced it yesterday. So you know he has the line fresh in his mind.
The coolest thing is he said that he was going for it. Do I play for birdie? Do I play for the ace? And I was like, yeah, I aced it in practice. I'll try to ace it again.
Oh, I promise you he's trying again. So this would be his 3rd ace this week on this hole. And it's a pretty good look.
Oh my gosh.
Sit.
Oh, no.
What was that you were just saying, Paul?
Had to try.
Well, the thing is down the stretch of a tournament, when you have to have that finesse touch that comes to the tip of your fingertips, right? That's the hardest thing to do when you're trying to close out a tournament.
Control your breathing.
Control that little bit at the end, which is putting,
Nice,
right?
Drew.
In the circle, like that finesse game. And we see him kind of just juice it down there. I'm talking about Adam, obviously. And now he has this. If he makes this, he almost puts the tournament away, I feel like. He needs to just get this one and then one of the last 2, in my opinion, because I know you asked that.
Ooh,
boy.
that is so fortunate.
Oh, boy.
No, it
No.
not No, it isn't.
No, no. Oh, my goodness. And now the doors have swung open.
He has to run this one.
Well, yeah, this is a must make, it seems like. Oh,
What? Big sledge.
Are you
Oh, let's
the
go,
sledge.
dude.
I'm calling it big sledge.
I
what
love
a
it.
putt.
Sorry, Papa Hammis. Big Sledge is making a name for himself with putts like that. That is,
Nice birdie.
oh my goodness.
Now within 2, though. Kevin Jones still grabs one.
But he's not within 1.
This hole has been a Kevin Jones specialty, though. 21, very, very difficult birdie. If you're Adam, I don't know how hard you even really try to make birdie here. But you know Kevin has that grenade in his back pocket. He's going to go up over the top here. He's shown the ability to park this hole in a way that no one else in the field is really even doing. I think this is one you can definitely grab a stroke on.
Third hardest hole in the course. This is the hole that has made and lost so many players in the past.
I've been a good tree.
And once again, Kevin's going to have a good look. A scary look.
Oh, terrifying.
Okay, not a good look. That tree is completely in the way.
Yeah, I've been there. That is daunting.
But this hole has ruined so many dreams in the past.
Yeah.
Dreams turn into nightmares real quick on this hole.
As far as 276 feet, as well as it can be designed, you're not going to see another one designed like this. This is one of the most unique holes in disc golf.
That is a very tough shot.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
He's got about 200 onto just a little tiny peninsula.
Wow.
From there.
Okay. And you know, before they get up there, Kevin's feeling good. You knew that looked pretty good.
And if you're Adam, you assume Kevin is in for birdie.
He's jump putting this. Oh, get down.
This can hit hyzer angle and roll.
That's not very close.
Oh, no. He has to run that, I think.
Oh, I think so. I think we'll see Kevin putt first.
We are going to see those nerves put to the test once again.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Holds on.
And he learned his lesson. That was like a floaty run, not
Yeah. Not
full
a
steam
James.
ahead. Yeah.
Right.
Not
He
jams.
doesn't
What'd you
run
call him?
these.
Jams Conrad?
Yeah, Jams
He is
Conrad.
running
Here we go.
this.
Here we go.
Okay.
Got away with it, really. I
What?
don't know if he got away with it or if it messed him up. I don't know.
But the match play effect is in full force. Adam must make this.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy is from another planet the way he's clutching up right now. That is the scariest putt on the course, I think. I think this one actually takes the cake as the scariest hole.
Yeah, when you're trying
Yeah,
to win
Jerm.
the tournament,
Oh, Jerm.
I'm guessing, yeah.
You can tap.
Many of
Quick.
players have just gone straight right all the way down the
Far.
cliff. Donezo.
Wow.
I mean, all these guys ran it. Not one of them were like, oh, well, that's just pretty tough. I think they're just going straight at it.
A great putt
boy.
for Drew.
Oh.
Man, I want to give props to
this guy
Drew
back
for the
here.
awesome birdie, but a little focus lapse there for James. It's going to be bogey, par, bogey in the last three, unfortunately.
Hole 22, par 3. Really, I gotta say the last tough hole. There's still some room for 2 meters, perhaps on the 23rd, but I think this is the last hole on this course that really presents a lot of technical challenge, the opportunity for a big number. Let's see what these guys can do. Really important drive if you can get down this fairway and assure a par if you're Adam.
Well, Adam also has to take note that James Proctor right now is at 31 under par on chase card.
Fire.
On fire. And he's still got 2 holes to go. So he's not just battling Kevin Jones anymore, who has thrown his
That's makeable.
That's a nice shot.
Oh, it's in the
H4B2?
circle, yeah.
Really nicely done.
That is
Wow.
Nice, Adam.
fantastic.
Wow.
Beautiful
Such
shot.
a great shot in that moment.
Beat him.
James going a little fast for this fairway. You're going to see those trees come into play if you throw that speed there. That was his relay. Well, it listened.
You got only yourself to blame when you call for stay up and then miss too high.
Oh, James. Great effort. I so badly want to go back to calling him Jams.
That was
That's
really important.
Yeah, that's a must make.
This is also, I'd feel like almost a must make for sure.
I mean,
Well,
if he's
considering Proctor, yes.
yes, Proctor and
And that's not an easy putt. That's 22 feet. You know what I mean? With the way he's putting, yes, but situational,
yeah,
no. I can't remember in recent history when I've seen somebody just making so many putts.
when they've never won a national tour. That's the
Yeah.
thing to keep in mind here. Is he's not drawing off of experience from being in this position before. What
No. Yeah, this is nuts.
do you have to say, Nate?
Well, it's hole 23. There's some 2-meter risk. It's a pretty big
Yes.
drive. What did James Proctor get on this hole? That's what I need to know.
Proctor took a par, and Jeff Corns, being the good caddy he is, tells Adam, right now Proctor's at 31, you're at 33. Do not bogey. Throw this one long. Do not even play with the 2 meters. Just go long. Take your par if you have to.
Easier said than done, but it looks like he's up high enough. Ooh, messes with it just a little, but he's over.
And he's listened to his caddy, and he's put himself in a great position to just lay up for the par, putting Proctor in a position where he must ace the 72nd hole of the tournament.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
Kevin needs the ace if he wants to get 3 back with 3 to go.
How on earth? That was so high.
And that is going to end Kevin's chances of this tournament, and I'm sure he knows it.
This looks pretty good.
Thanks. Thank you.
Well, it's a good thing that Adam doesn't know the situation. That way, you know, he doesn't think he needs to run this putt or something.
Right.
So I think you asked that earlier today is he a score watcher? And at this point, everybody is in this position.
Yes, you have to be.
And now it's really that simple. I mean, barring catastrophe, it's got to be an ace, as we see. Drew hit another
Drew.
one.
And these are huge putts
Great
right
putt.
now for Drew. He is in the hunt for top 5 finish.
But as I was saying, Proctor is going to need an ace on the 24th, and it's probably the most aceable hole, one of the most aceable holes.
I
But
mean-
still, that's a big ask to push Adam into a place where all he really needs is a birdie.
Well, and in his situation, he might not even know. He might have already been teeing off
Sure.
by the time Adam finished his hole or played the hole, and he may have thought that Adam was just going to birdie this hole. It's one of the easier holes on the course, so why would you think otherwise?
Sure.
So, who even knows if Proctor had that mentality coming into this hole, if he was score watching, which I'm sure he was.
Let's go. Did he ace it?
Not going to say.
Not going to say.
Not going to say.
Adam knows. We should know.
Of course he didn't ace the hole. Adam Hammes has
Did he
to play.
birdie?
He did birdie,
James
yes.
Proctor birdied. Okay.
So a bogey is catastrophic. So obviously get your par, win your first national tour.
Hit the pole, lose your mind,
Throw a tantrum just like James Conrad.
get stroked because it's not your disc.
Now all of a sudden you're insane. Ugh.
I would still love to see one of these guys
Yeah.
knock it down.
So low.
James Conrad coming up way short.
Let's see how he elects to play this safe. I think this might be the zone.
It is smart.
Very smart. Limiting the skip.
And he's got the distance to just get there. I mean,
Sure.
it's smart, but it's also a pretty effective golf shot as well.
Sure. Really, really well played.
And achieved the intended result. He's just 50 feet short. Easy layup from there. And we're going to have a brand new national tour winner as Kevin. Oh, man, what a bad break. That was almost fireworks.
Out of bounds.
And Kevin needed that to tie Proctor for second place.
You know, Adam said, I need to be patient. Well, I feel like, how can you be patient when you have to knock down 40-foot death putt after 40-foot death putt? Like,
That's a great
talk
point.
about stressful.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of the most, I feel like, earned titles that I've seen in a long time as far as somebody just
There it is.
Take a look
making
at
stressful stroke after stressful stroke
Yep.
after stressful stroke. Like, talk about earning it. Like,
Kevin for his par. He knocks it down. A good tournament for Kevin Jones. Obviously not the round he was looking for at 5 under, but still very well played and nothing to hang his head about. The story of the weekend, though.
Drew getting out of the way to let the people see Big Sledge for the first time.
To be able to like have my name with the list of players and former past champions from this course and like everything that goes into this tournament, I can't even talk, sorry. Just like the history from Delaveaga and everything, just to be like amongst those top players that have won in the past is unbelievable. It's a dream come true. I was just trying to take it shot by shot, you know. If you throw a bad tee shot, you know, just once you get to the lie, then you only focus on the putt. Don't think about, you know, my 40-footer, I'll wall lip the fairway and, you know, get it in my head. It doesn't matter if you're up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out here. I mean, I was up 6 in the second round. I brought it back. You know, Kevin tied me. He's going to this final round, and no lead out here is safe. Anything can happen. So you're never comfortable. That's for sure. This is huge for me. This is exactly what I want to do. You know, coming off a GBO was like one of the biggest learning experiences I've had in a tournament in a long time. Just being calm on the course and not getting angry, because I know I've been known for that in the past. And just staying calm and starting the round positive and finishing positive has been a big thing for me lately. And that's what I wanted to come out here and do, and I did it. I'm super proud of myself.
2021 PGA National Tour Santa Cruz Masters Cup champion, Adam Hammes.
Thank you.
I'm not emotional. You're emotional.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
And what a lesson for young players. Almost every young player is emotional out there. He's had his times where he's gotten too fired up, where he's lost tournaments, and now staying even keeled, the biggest win of his career, $6,500. What a good job by the Masters Cup crew, raising added cash, a huge payout for Big Sledge. I'm happy that we got to see it. Incredible win. And James Proctor, what a charge.
Yeah.
What a charge.
James.
13 under on the final day.
Hopefully we'll be able to see him go on tour a little bit more, because I don't think that that's going to be a rarity of seeing him in the top 4.
Just such a solid putter. I mean, can you imagine that? 2 incredibly solid putters finishing in the top 2 here at this tournament. Wow, shocker. Just the putting was just such an important factor here, and man, incredible win for Adam.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into our coverage from Santa Cruz. Once again, just have to remind you, the coverage was made possible by the Patreon community. The tiers begin at less than $5 a month with the annual option. Join us today at JomezPro.com/Patreon. We will see you in Portland.